Hey guys, how you doing? So today I thought I would try this standing up. Not quite so in your face, but it's like I'm never really looking at you. But hey, I've got those poster eyes, those doll eyes, you know. And went with pigtails with my super straight hair having a natural curl to it. I thought maybe that was kind of cool when I did it, and put a little makeup on because you know what, guys, I had a bad day. Oh man, I have cried so much today, you guys. It's unreal. But you know what? It's all right. It is all right. But I've been definitely vibing on my own things brought to light. Have a lot of judgment. I can't trust anybody. Here in this little one-horse town, I like to call it. But you know what? I can make a connection out there with somebody who doesn't know me, but feels me, right? And I also have this little pesky cat of mine that keeps running it back and forth here. Loves to lay down on the cards when I'm doing readings. Yeah, he ran away on me last week. About ruined my life. And my landlord about ruined my life today, too. It was fun, right? Okay, everybody say hi, Tux. Say hi. Hi. This is my little kindred spirit and my familiar. This is Tux. And I love him. I know you can't have him. No. Say bye. Bye. I'm going to be a good cat and go play now. I got about snowball's chance in hell of seeing that happen, right? So, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're having a great day. If not, hey, I'm here. I got you, all right? So, I've been vibing a lot of scandalous activity. Don't mean the stuff you see on TV. Well, I mean, you see it on TV, but it's not desperate and it's not about housewives. So, with that being said, I would like to welcome you all to the Twilight Zone. No copyright infringement, just love Rod Sterling, right? Anybody remember those episodes? Of course you do, even if, you weren't old enough. Like I tell my mom all the time, I'm like, yeah, those really old episodes, like really old show, Twilight Zone? Mom goes, yeah, she didn't like hearing that. Yeah, but yeah, there's definitely a lot of that. My favorite episode, I Am the Night, Color Me Black, season 5, episode 26. Also love the number 526 for some reason. Hate even numbers, but I like that one. Well, there's the very end of it, Rod Sterling has a quote, now that I'm probably going to butcher, but go with me here. Says, not a disease, not a microbe, not a virus, but a sickness just the same. A sickness known as hate. Don't look for it in the Twilight Zone. Look for it in the mirror. Look for it before the light goes out completely. My cat's digging for something just as I say that. Creepy. Anyway, great episode. But I'm feeling, well, I guess I hate to say hate, pun intended, but if you're going to come after somebody with malicious intent, it's because you hate something. It's generally not the other person you fully, truly hate, unless it's revenge. But even still, look for it in the mirror. Jesus. My cat. He does that on purpose, I swear. Woo, did y'all feel that? Blood is pumping. Let's get to it. My cat gives me a heart attack. Like he did last week when he left me. Alright, okay, we've got the Four of Pentacles. That's coming up a lot in my readings, you guys. Who's being stingy? Okay? Who is either being stingy, taking what they did not earn, or earning and being very, 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 very haughty and selfish? Or is somebody doing this to you? Did somebody take what was yours? Probably. Was it okay? No. Is it okay to go out and seek your own vengeance? Probably not. Damn it. Karma can do a better job. But you know what? Someone, Four of Pentacles and upright, I'm getting this a lot lately. A lot. So, Someone has taken from you very, very deeply. Child, inheritance, money, credit, identity, possession. And I think it's a little bit more than somebody took your favorite DVD. Somebody, took your... It's more than that. It wasn't just somebody stole your car. Somebody took something. Or you took something. You know what? You did. You know what's right, okay? But if that wasn't the case with you, if someone took from you, you know what? The Most High's got his eyes. He's got his eyes on him, okay? So, there's been a lot of just, not only myself, not only my spiritual advisor, because I do have one of those too, and just a lot of stories I hear of people of any faith of kind, or none, beliefs, whatever. People are taking their children, taking their money, and it sucks, you guys. It sucks on a big scale and a small scale, but it's coming back, okay? Look at how far you got without it. All right, when it comes back, you're gonna have a greater appreciation for it and no hate left in your heart, okay? So what do we got here? Okay, we have the Two of Swords in the upright. Seems there is a, what do you got here? An extra clairvoyant. 2 points here. Over the moon. Is that right? That's, yeah. Two of Swords. Looks like they're pinpointed. Locking in. But with intuitive sight. Not sight. So I said over here, Most High's got his eyes. On this side, yeah. There's a whole lot of eyes. Even the ones that you don't see with. On you. And the one you took from. Or on you. And the one that took from you, alright? That right there pretty much confirms it, okay? So, cool. What am I going to do with that information? You say, I don't know. I'm intuitive. I'm not quite an advice guru. But you know what? I don't know what to do about my situation either, baby. Not at all. I also don't know how to shuffle, apparently. So my personalities were on today, it felt like. Yes, I have a form of dissociative identity disorder. That's a little personal bit about me, but I don't really care. I know shit happens when you're young, old, whatever, and does stuff to you. Mine just split my brain. I just don't amnesia in between. So, as these videos progress, this is my 3rd video. Well, actually, it's like my 10th video, but we won't talk about the ones in between. Yeah, you might eventually see those one day. But I don't amnesia between the switches. I don't have emotional amnesia, but I pretty much just sit. It's like sitting in the back seat of your car. Felt like I needed to share that for some reason, because I was sharing it with a friend of mine today about how I had a serious front of an altar that never is even seen. Just kind of peeks around the corners but runs. They see it's called the inner world. Yeah, crazy. I get it, right? But no, crazy. And it kind of resonated with something else that's gone on, kind of in my acquaintance personal life back home. You go with that little analogy there, and something else. So I just felt like I needed to share that. Okay. So card number 3. Pick a card, any card. Yeah, see, I'm really shuffling, I promise. See, look at how incredibly sophisticated and eloquent. Jealous. You're so jealous. No, you're not. You better not be. All right, what do we got here? We've got some more pentacles going on. Have the 4 of Pentacles in the upright, and now we have the 8 of Pentacles. All right, check this out. A craftsman. Now this is, you know what? Someone took from you, you have nothing, but guess what? You still put out what you have. Good for you. Good for you. So see that if it was in the upright, it would probably mean you were dumping it out on where you shouldn't, or in the reverse. But guess what? You spend a lot of time, you take pride in what you do. And you give it out. Now, you don't have to give it out freely. If you provide a service for someone, it is okay to ask for some amount of compensation, just like you do a stylist, an electrician. Okay? So if, say, you have a service, it's okay to ask for a little compensation, but don't get greedy. See? And you're not. So, whoever you are out there, I'm proud of you. Good for you. Keep it up. Alright. Oh, well, look at this. We've got the death in the upright. We've got a big change coming. Big change. But I'm getting the sense that somebody's scared of change. Oh, welcome to the human race, right? That's okay. Intuition, it's a gift and it's a very big curse, because you know what to do. You can't feign ignorance. Like, I just don't know what to do. Yes, that does happen. But when you have a gut instinct and you know what to do, you got to do it. And you might be okay for a while, but you've got a big change coming up. Either pregnancy or career change, marital status change, death, birth. It's just a big change, but it seems, especially with the rest of the cards, it's in your favor. Just like I said, like, these are like words. Each word means something until it's like in a sentence with other words, and then, you know, it takes on a different meaning. So these cards each mean something, but when they're paired with other cards, this one is, you know, sights are locked in on who's wronged you. And there's a big change coming. Do what you've been doing. If you have been freely giving your get, you know what I mean. Give, you know, just following the golden rule, being kind to others, doing the right thing. Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't carry any hate. Easier said than done, but it can be done. Some days you pick it up. Some days you hold it. Put it down. Some days you will. But you gotta remember to put it down, okay? Keep doing what you're doing. But remember, you're human, and give yourself a little bit of grace, okay? Okay, I'm going to pull another card here, and then I'm going to start pulling some of the word cards. Got kind of just some words here, and my very beautiful little... sometimes the words will go with, sometimes they do go with. So that helps kind of give clarity on the feeling of, like, also gives a visual too, so you're not here just thinking I'm just like, oh, Miss Cleo, please play me $9.99 a minute, you know. I ain't gonna do that. You know, this little dude keeps popping up too in my readings. Let's see here. If we could just, the light's over there, but it still glares. We got the King of Swords. Big change coming, but somebody's not prepared. Somebody's kind of losing sight, getting very tired. Has their intuition, but doesn't want to play anymore. Look at this. You've got plenty of reason. You get plenty of reason to want to put it down. Honey, I want to put it down. I don't want to play anymore. I want to fold the deck. I just want to go... You guys, there are times I want to just go get myself checked into the institution again. To the middle rehab. They destroyed me royally. I came out with more trauma than what I went in with. Not saying these results are typical of every place. Maybe you did go and you had a great experience. Okay, first time I went, I had a pretty good experience. Second time I didn't. So I'm just saying, you know what? It's been bad enough some days. I just want to go back. Someone told me when to get up. Someone told me when to eat. Someone told me when I had to go to group, and when I threw a fit not to go to group, they made me anyway. Trust me, I did. Threw a fit. But don't count out yet. And I say that in just about every reading to everyone, and I think in all three, this is my third video. You've got every reason to want to, but you've got every reason to stay. Okay, you just stay. Don't bow out gracefully or disgracefully. Keep going, okay? Alright, so I'm going to get a little clarity on this, maybe, you know, because I think just about everybody can resonate with that as a generic, I mean, It's not generic, but it feels generic, so I'm going to try and put some words here with it. I feel like I'm just like, all right, you know, Price is Right. Come on down. Oh, kidnap and trafficking. Well, that very much would explain some, you know, it doesn't have to mean just kidnap, trafficking, which sometimes it does. Sometimes somebody takes your babies. Sometimes they go just across town and they build a little fence. Your in-laws just put up this little fence to make it so you can't see the guest house. Like, you're stupid. And you don't know your husband's there with your baby. Your 11-year-old baby. It happens. But to gain clarity into, you know, somebody out there is resonating with that doesn't have a similar situation. That's like, well, kidnap, trafficking, no, but somebody took something very, very dear and they made profit off of it. Very dirty profit off of it, I think. Out of greed and hate. And greed and selfishness, I should say, not hate. Same thing. But somebody took what was yours and made a very, made quite a profit off it. And did not belong to them. Or maybe, if you did that, I have a feeling you might have already checked out of the video, but if you haven't, hey, it means you're having a little onset of conscience. That's good. Okay? Do the right thing. On the other side of that, hey, somebody did. Somebody took something that was yours. They profited very handsomely or not, doesn't matter. But it was yours. Okay? And that hurts. And you might feel a lot of bitterness and a lot of contempt. And you have every right. Okay? But all that does is feed them. Okay? And trust me, I am not sitting here feigning any sort of superiority that, oh, well, you know, I just, you know, I dropped that hate stuff there and I just put it over there and I washed my hands of it. Oh, no, honey. Drove past it this morning and I shook. Thank God someone was in the car with me as they were shaking at my driving, but they kept the wheel straight rather than nobody was even home. You know, so it's hard, but just don't you act on it. And I know you want to. I feel it. It's coming up on you. Every day it's harder not to. I know. Trust me, I know. It's 2 streets over, right across. All right. Because you know what, honey? Baby? There you go. Now, I don't know why I made this card, because now that I look at it, I don't remember making this card. You one of us? Okay. Because there is a major arcana card, Justice. But, you know, apparently, I was needing it. I was needing to feel it, too, or something. Little double. I don't know, but Justice is coming. Maybe your cousin's name's Justice. She's coming up for a week. I don't know. But there is justice. See, that's definitely, wouldn't you say, pinpointing with eyes of intuition, all seeing, the Most High, Spirit, Universe. Just know, all of it powers karma, no matter what you call it. Alright, mix. Here, I'll even show you. CIA. No, I'm not saying the CIA, Criminal Intelligence Agency. Or is it criminal? I don't even remember. It's the alphabet. But that could mean, yeah, CIA, the alphabet. I'm not gonna say too much on my thoughts of that establishment is, but there's intelligence, Central Intelligence Agency. Thank you. Whoever just sent that to me that isn't even watching yet, thank you. There's intelligence. It is an agency in it. Central. Now, I'm going to need some clarity on this because I don't know if that means there is intelligence from you, intelligence from higher power. It could go either way. And I mean, it doesn't really correlate with any of the cards I put down, like as far as order. It does correlate with all of it, actually, but I don't know which direction. So, I'm going to pull another card. We have the Hanging Man in reverse. Mom, I'm bored. Sit down. Do not go out and look. Let it come to you. Manifest, pray on it, meditate, mindfulness, whatever it is you do. But I know you're bored. I know you're stagnant. I know you're sick of waiting. Honey, I know. I was in hurry up and wait mode for a very long time before this bombshell dropped off. And I was just waiting for it. Just 3, 2, whoa. Well, that's not the one I was expecting. Even though I was expecting it, I wasn't expecting all of it. Just stay. Let it come to you. Okay? You will know. Especially if you are right heart, the right, keeping the best you can of energy and heart and spirit. You know, the golden rule type thing here. It's going to come to you and you will know. All right, now I'm going to pull an oracle card. I don't think I've pulled these before in a reading, but it's called Nature's Whispers. Kind of reminds me of this one. I'm not going to try. It sounds like Careless Whisper or whatever. But no, not so much. But these are some oracle cards. The nice thing about them is they don't have a reverse or an upright. So it's kind of easy. But then again, no, because I'm miss detail. See, here we are at 22 minutes almost. I don't know. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. And I'm sweating. Hi, how you doing? You saw nothing. Yeah. I'm glowing. Yes, glowing. We'll call it that. Got an air conditioner with like 4 fans running in here. Can't feel anything. All right. Ideal course of actions. Yes, well, there is one. There is an ideal course of actions. There really is. Are you usually going to be on it? Are you usually going to get the... Honey, if it was a perfect world, I don't think you would need any of us reading any of this for you. But maybe sometimes you get lucky. But there is an ideal course of actions. Okay, and it's close, basically. As you can see, she's very pretty. These cards are very pretty. My camera doesn't do them justice. But see, there's your castle in sight. Here she is. Now, what is she doing here? She's got all things of nature here. It's like she's in the ocean, in the water. It's like she's seated on a flower and she's wrapped up in something. Kind of cocooning her to keep her safe. And she's got her eyes set. She's bringing the light to it, I think. I don't think that's just like the sun, which it is probably too. But it's like she's bringing her sights, putting the light on it. She's got this in her heart where she wants to go. And she's wrapped in safety. She's got support here. All the things here of nature, whatever it is, make a wish. Some little mushrooms and dandelions. Hey. There's beauty in the weeds. I don't know. But she's very much making her own path out of her heart's desire and what she wants. Or he, or whoever. Look at that. And she's got this little lizard here and a lizard here in her hair. I don't quite know what that might mean, but I love it. I love it. Used to have a bearded dragon and a snake. Oh, loved them. But there's that ideal course of actions. The ideal course of actions is what you want and what you see for yourself and going with the flow. You know, all of a sudden this curveball is going to come out over here. It's going to happen. You continue and it's going to knock you over sometimes. You just keep getting back up and you do what you know is right and what your intuition says, and you keep your eye on the ball. Start with the end in mind, but be very open to what life, the spirit, God, source, universe is going to throw at you, because trust me, there's all sorts of things that are going to try and get in your way. And God's universe, The Most High, they're going to let it happen. And that sucks sometimes. You're like, why? Because. I would love to sit here and just say, oh, his purpose, oh, to strengthen. You know what? You're sick of hearing that. You're as sick of hearing that as I am. Because that's all I can tell you. But you know what? You know what to do. And if you don't know what to do, you know what to do. Okay? I don't know what to do, but I know what to do to keep doing the right thing. It sucks. Sometimes it really sucks. Especially when they steal everything. It sucks. But you know what? I still have a roof over my head, even though my landlord and I had a discussion. We'll leave it at that. He doesn't do YouTube, Facebook, anything like that, but we're going to leave it at that. Alright, what else? I'm going to pick a car or pick a word here. Dot gap bridge. Now, anyone that knows me, they will tell you I am the gap filler, the dot connector, the bridge maker. Okay. My memory my long term is sharp. Very sharp. Okay. I won't get into a lot of detail, but there are things from my childhood that I didn't know were happening, but I knew were happening. People will come to me, okay, so Sarah, you remember on the 3rd of July, 1992, about 2 p.m., Gracie, Bobby, Billy, Joey, red shoelaces, blue shoelaces. It's not always like that, but it can get very creepy like that. So they call me the gap filler, in which makes dots to connect, would build a bridge to information. Now, you all have this ability somehow to get your gaps filled, to bring some dots, to connect them, to build a bridge to whatever it is you need to go. You all have this ability. Okay, you might not have it the same way I do. Sometimes it's cool, sometimes it sucks. Okay, but you have ways of getting these gaps filled that have it stand between, or what needs to get taken from the past, what you need to work on in you. You have that ability. You have the ability to make the dots, to connect things, to put pieces together. Sometimes they overwhelm you. Sometimes they don't come at all you think. But you have the ability, and that bridge will build. And the intelligence, the justice, you'll get it back. I still don't know if that in CIA is good or bad. Like somebody watching you, or like watching you trying to trip you up, or if... Well, it's both. It is both. 50-50, one or the other, but okay, I won't say 50-50, I will say the universe, God, the Most High, Spirit, Source, Karma, it is watching out for you because it knows your heart, or it knows the true of your heart, who you are, even at your worst, okay? And you know that too. Once you tear away the labels, society, loved ones, unloved ones, self, doctors have put on you, even the good ones, tear them down for a minute. Strip completely. I'm not saying, okay, you're beautiful. No, I'm not beautiful. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying just strip all those labels and stand with yourself. Sometimes that's the biggest gap, dot, and bridge piece material you'll ever need. And you're not going to know who you are, and it's going to scare you a little. But you're going to love it. You're going to love whoever you are. Because the labels are gone and there's nothing left but you. When there's nothing left but you, and all those labels are gone, you don't have anything left but to love yourself. And it's not very easy, but one day, well, I would say it's not easy, it just kind of happens without you realizing it. Sometimes if it hasn't already, and sometimes it's hard to hang on to. But you're in there. I'm still in here. Whoever I was. Whoever I am. I'm learning. Many, many people didn't want to stick around. That's okay, because they were just another piece that needed stripped, as much as I missed some of them. Yeah, still got my cat, thank God. Okay, I'm going to pull another word. Ain't gonna look, ain't gonna look. Alright, we've got stars in the moon. Stars in the moon. Nothing new under the moon. Stars shine just for you. Dots. Light. It's a big change. Maybe sometimes the big change comes like a thief in the night, to quote Revelations. Sometimes it comes in a dream. Sometimes it comes while you're gazing at the stars. Sometimes it comes when the moon is setting and the moon is rising. I don't know. Just kind of saying what I feel, alright? I just know I do my best work at night because there's not a big ball of fire in the sun in the sky trying to melt me. I get hot really easy. And this skin, honey, whoo, it doesn't tan. So I do my best work at night. It's about midnight where I'm at. And that's early. So, alright, I feel like I need to pull one more card. Okay. We have the Six of Wands. I have gotten this card for the first time ever a while back. Like, I swear, I never remember picking this, and especially not in the upright. And I don't remember what the actual meaning. So I'm going to go on full intuition here. Anyway, that's what I do half the time anyway, right? Alright, but we've got our flags. And we've got these wands here. So we are on our noble steed. Cloaked in our, colors. Waving our flags of our home country. Who we represent. Be it the truth. Our wands. I have trouble with some of these. I'm sorry, but give me a minute here. Tell me what you guys feel. I just had to go pick this difficult card, didn't I? I can't just set the phone down and go look it up on... I don't have a book. I'm being authentic here. I'm not editing this out. I'm not going to try and BS you. I'm having trouble with my own intuition to read this, and that must mean there's something I need to really think on. Okay, so, got this. The Six of Wands. Is that right? The six? Does it say six? Six. Yep, Six of Wands. My eyes are not what they used to be. Okay, so I'm about 32 minutes here, so I'm going to try and wrap this up. Going over a shadowy land with their colors and everything. They're really lighting them up. They're very confident. Somebody's very confidently riding into battle. And this came after the King of Swords that was not confident. It was kind of out of sorts, not quite manifesting on his own, brought on bad intentions for others, kind of manifesting shadow work. He's doing shadow work and he doesn't like it. This person's come out of the shadows. Get ready, baby. Wave your flags. Get on your horse. Hold your head high. Almost I'm afraid to pick a card here, but no, we're not going to move in fear. Ambush. Oh, you're thinking, oh no, attack. Maybe justice is coming to ambush them, but they might. Let's face it, they are going to try and ambush you. Be ready. Be on your guard. Be who you are. Authentically you. You have light in you, okay? Manifest it. Work with it. Get in touch with your shadows. Don't be afraid of the dark. Look into you. Source, spirit, sky, universe, the Most High, God will send an ambush of angels too on your behalf. But don't try and send an ambush of hate on them. And if that's what you're about to do to someone, just remember, they have an army too. Okay? So you guys, I hope this has helped someone. I know it's definitely helped me. In a sense, reiterating what I already know. But hopefully, go ahead and leave your name, leave something in the comments. Maybe you guys can talk to each other, build a connection. Just say hi to me. You don't have to like, you don't have to subscribe. Just say hi. And I'm really glad you came, whatever brought you here. Thank you. Thank you for making a connection with me. Just remember, I'm alone in this little world of mine. And some of you are too, but guess what? That means we're not alone, because people are strange when you're a stranger. And guess what? Connecting, you're not a stranger anymore. Night.